same place where I was before I made my first album. So that's why a lot of the themes on this new album are, some of them are quite nostalgic, because I think I'm feeling like I'm really home again, like very myself, and I feel lucky to feel that way after making music for 10 years or being in the entertainment business for this long. It's nice to feel like myself, you know. I feel like I've worked really hard in my personal life to create an environment where I still feel like an artist. I'm still crafting something. And the Spirit Indestructible, the idea came from a book I was reading called Me to We, written by Mark and Craig Kielberger, who created Free the Children, an organization that I'm an ambassador for. In the book are short stories by different authors, from their own experiences. They're non-fiction stories. So one story, just the phrase "the Spirit Indestructible" just kind of grabbed my attention. He was an artist who was talking about a life that was a little bit, I guess, boring. His life was good, but he felt like it didn't have any meaning. And then he started working with children who were in wheelchairs, and he taught them how to paint with their wheelchairs, and eventually developed a program so they could just look where they wanted to paint and create paintings with it. Anyway, he described the experience as feeling like the spirit was indestructible in all mankind. I also was reading a lot of books that inspired me from every topic, from, slavery, really. I was reading a book about Haiti, the first Black Republic, really, and the story of the Maroons who came off the slave ships and eventually overcame Napoleon's army in Haiti. So I just different things inspired me, but I think it's an everyday thing too. I feel like everybody kind of goes through things. I mean, the song "The Spirit Indestructible" is, it's called "Spirit Indestructible" is the next single, and it's a fun song, you know, because I think I like for my music to feel positive and inspired, and I think it's okay to, you know, dance and move your body and feel inspired at the same time. I don't really make a difference between like a singer, like if I'm collaborating with a singer, for me it's almost the same as collaborating with a producer. Like it feels like just a collaboration, like an artistic jam of some kind. I like to improvise. Improvisation is my main form of writing. This album is no exception. The first day I met Rodney Jerkins, I wrote "The Spirit Indestructible" with him, and it was like that. It was like an explosion. It was like children playing in a sandbox in the playground. Just very. I felt like our inner children were playing together, our musical children inside of us. Although we knew very little about each other personally. I couldn't tell you his favorite color or favorite food, you know, that first week, but somehow, you know, musically we were making love, definitely, in a very innocent way, but not in the sexual sense, but it was very liberating. We were both very joyful in the studio. It was a very great energy, and there was actually a very spiritual energy in the air too, so that really informed this sound of this album. I feel like this new album touches on spiritual themes a lot more than my previous albums. Just naturally, I didn't really plan for that. It just kind of happened, which made it more special for me. I'm happy that I have those kinds of songs that when you listen to them, you feel like there's, it definitely takes you to a different kind of energy that I haven't heard on my other albums. Not like better or worse, just different. I made a mistake in that I played too many English songs, and then afterwards the feedback I got from some of my fans was that we wanted to hear more Spanish songs on Me Plan. But it's not, I don't really regret anything, because really what we tried to do is bridge a gap, right? Okay, I have a Spanish album out, so I think I did like maybe 5 of the songs, maybe less. And then I did other hits in English and that. But I think they would have been ready to hear more, for sure. So maybe, I'll play a few new ones that I didn't play last tour. when I go back. And I don't know, I think that's usually the case when you put out, I mean, I think back to the Loose tour, and I did like, I think 8 songs from Loose in that tour, so I hope to do a lot of songs from Spirit Indestructible. I think it's, I don't know, I as a fan, I like hearing, of course you want, when you go to a concert, you want to hear the hits, and you want to hear the new material too, especially if you've been listening to the album. It's a balance, right? It's always, it's nice to have that problem. You know, as you keep going, it's nice to have more songs under your belt. And it depends what time of year it is and where you are. I mean, if I was playing a show tonight in Milan, I would definitely play Manos all'aire, because I knew it was a big hit here. And I would play Forza, because it's soccer season. Either Italy, I think, is not in it anymore, right?
No, it isn't.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Are you in the top 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh, well, there, I would definitely play Forza. And, I actually shot it in the mountains, Grouse Mountain, and I'm on top of a mountain alone. I got transported there by helicopter, and I'm on a snowy mountaintop alone singing in my high heeled boots, and I'm doing a bunch of other things. It has the same theme. It's just that sort of uplifting spiritual theme, and there's like an earth, fire, water, wind sort of theme going on too. It's very natural. It's like a tribute to the natural world as well. Definitely. And I love being outside. Whenever I shoot a video outside, it always turns out better than inside. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was little, I used to sing outside a lot. I still like it. And when I was alone on the mountain, that's what I was doing, singing to myself until the helicopter came around to shoot me. So it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Could you hear the music?
I couldn't, but that part was like just like a different type of performance setup. I did in other parts, but yeah, it's I couldn't, but I had to just find the helicopter. It was interesting. It was fun. Something new. Something new.